Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. This channel is for educations and technology. So after I share the Red Boat training band in those channels a few days ago, many of our Wing Chun friends have already using it in their training. And the feedback shared with me is using the Red Boat training band, one can really experience what is the multi-directional force in dynamic handling, also the momentum and the recycling momentum handling, which is a different paradigm compared with the usual Wing Chun training where you stand in the stance doing chain punch or wooden dummy. It is completely dynamic stuff. And some of our friends told me that using the Red Boat training band, one be able to know that one's body become unity. The leg, the arm, the body, the footwork all become unity. And some have shared with me that different muscle group which they never used before in the dynamic way now is activated. So that is the result of using the Red Boat training band. So today I like to share with you, actually there are three tools in the Wing Chun 1850s education system. There are three tools. And these three tools now can be the three tools for Wing Chun start from 2021. Here on, these three tools can be every Wing Chunner's tools. Okay? Now, the three tools is, the first tool is the stick, which is used for developing Xing Qi to Dantian or lower abs breathing. Okay? And the full instructions and the process is in Wing Chun Matrix. And this is according to the Shaolin Short Strike Classic and the Wing Chun 1850 Classics. I'm only just using our modern tools to develop the process so every Wing Chunner be able to experience what is lower abs breathing or Xing Qi to Dantian in a very short time and will get it forever. So we have the tools now for that. There is no need to go outside for Tai Chi or whatever internal or Zhan Zhuang. Using these tools for a few hours, one will get it. One know what exactly is natural lower abs breathing or Xing Qi to Dantian, and one be able to develop that for their daily use. Not just martial art use, daily use, okay? So again, I'm just using today's tools, today's technology to implement what is the ideas of the ancient. That's the first tool. It's important because if you don't have the low abs breathing, nothing works. There's written in the Wing Chun Matrix, translating exactly what the Shaolin Short Strike Classic said. Same within the Restricting Wing Chun book. Okay, now, the second tool is the fitness tracker. Okay, So the fitness tracker is used to scientifically monitor the nurture qi handling. Does one really have the capability of nurture qi? What is nurture qi or developing the qi feel like? What is it like? One can use this to experience it. In Wing Chun, Inception, the process is there and the scientific verifications with heart rate variability with the fitness tracker is there. So again, let's not talk about something which is magic, something which is philosophy. Let's get to know what it is, experience it, and develop it. We want internal, get it real, not just a wish. That's the bottom line, okay? So we have the tools, whether one can develop qi or not. The process is in the Wing Chun Inception, and you have the tools, you can do it. And many of our Wing Chun friends today in here have already used the tools, and you look at how their meditations improve and how they can handle their body, their cardio, and so forth. Okay? So the second is the tools. You need to use it for develop qi, and also you need to check on your level of cardio performance or VO2 max, those kind of stuff, because those are needed in the martial arts practice. As in the Wing Chun Inception, there is the H model there, which map into today's sports science. Okay, so we know our limit. And again, this is not my invention. I'm just using today's technology to realize or implement what the ancient is talking about. So you and me are equal, be able to get it. It is not 10 years. It is not go come paisi to me and getting some secret teaching. It is an open education so that everybody can get it, everybody can develop it, can use for daily life. It is very important to use for daily life, because face it, how many times do we fight in the real world? But every day we deal with stress, we deal with all kinds of stuff. Okay? Now, that's the second tools. The third tools, of course, is just the Red Bolt training band. For training, or for the, what do you call it? The experiencing the momentum, recycling momentum, and how to handle the entire body as one, dynamically. And also to experience and to develop the dynamic strength in close range, which is needed, or multi-directional strength in close range, which is needed dynamically. So that is clearly also explained in the Resurrecting Wing Chun, the multiple, multi-direction strength, and all other stuff, momentum, including very important progressive training. So this map up what the ancient is talking about so that one don't get overload one's training. Okay? So we have these three tools now. So these three tools cover the ancient internal and today's sports science training, which is legit, even if you compare with our friend in judo, which is in Olympic. Look at them, they are training, and compare with what we have with these three tools. Okay? So, all these tools are based on the theory and the teaching of the ancient Shaolin Classic and 1850s Wing Chun. I didn't change it. I'm just simply take it and implement with today's technology so everybody can get it within hours. We don't have time for guessing for a lifetime. And so you train with these tools, even if we have the time machine, go back to 1850 in the Red Boat, meeting the Wing Chun ancestor, you can get the same type of Kung Fu they developed. However, we are using today's tools to do it more effective, efficient, and safer, because we can track how our body performs. Okay? So this is the tools and the process and the details is in this books. Okay, the matrix for the stick for Xing Qi to Dan Tian, the Wing Chun inceptions for the nurture Qi, the real life nurture Qi or deep recovery stuff, and also knowing about the different heart rate zone of practice or training, and the restricting Wing Chun on the momentum and the multi-directional strength with the details and so forth, which is now mapped into science, sports science, and today's technology. So here on, we base on the classic of the ancient and today's science and technology to verify us. And so that you and I all can get it, something tangible. No longer like one of the friends who used this band told me, he said that he have trained Wing Chun for decades, and he said that first he was training in this usual Wing Chun way on the structure, on the chain punch, wooden dummy, and so forth, and then he doesn't feel it is anything, how to say that, he doesn't feel complete. So he went to study Tai Chi, thinking those dynamic Fa Jing Qi stuff can help his Wing Chun. But after he tried this, he said those two things doesn't come close to understand what's really going on. And with this training of the body and the experience, now they know that what is missing from those traditional Chinese martial art training today, including the internal stuff, compared with the MMA training. One, know what is going on. So, we need this type of tools to train the Wing Chun uniqueness. It is not about I put down anybody or any lineage or anything. No. This is bring the ancestor stuff to the 2021 so everybody can have it. It is an education. I'm not starting a new lineage. Okay? So everybody with different, everybody, as soon as you are Wing Chuners, use the tools. Now, in the ancient, let me tell you a reality. In the ancient, when I study with my Sifu, late Sifu Chong Choi, at that time I was in Kyokushin. I'm a Kyokushin member since 1973. Most of you know. And I always asking question my Sifu Chong Choi, how is this thing in plain set is going to use in the real fight, like when I was in Kyokushin. I was keeping bugging him, asking questions. I'm like those kids who like to ask questions. Well, it seems like there's two worlds, different worlds. So one night, Chung Choi, after all, a friend go away, classmate go home, he get me in and show me this is how we practice the Qigong, but don't teach anybody, okay? Because Cho Hong Choi, if you ask my Si Heng and all my senior, you can know that Si Hu Chong Choi fight really close, like in the field in range. So he showed me this, and there's the time he gave me the Kinki. Because I'm like a kid who keep asking. Now, but the idea is that you must not show this to other people. You only know it, but you should not show to other people. You need to promise. And about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, when I was in Fatsan, I was compared with the Fatsan martial art history scholar, okay, researcher. And they said, at that time, my Sifu is saying this to me. You can teach this, you cannot teach this. There's all kinds of stuff that you're blocking people from learning this unless they are in the closed cycle. So the researcher told me, he said, yes, that's what happened. That's what I found too. Now, why do I want to say this today? These 3 tools is my development. And in fact, many of our Wing Chun friends asked me to patent it. Well, I'm not going to patent it. It is my development. It got nothing to do with anybody's. It's mine. I can give it to the entire world, free. Because this is an education, so that it makes everybody good. The only thing I urge everybody is, if you get good, please be rational and restrain yourself. Don't get into those bullying and violence. Because you do bullying and violence, you defy the purpose of why I want to do this educations. And education is to help everybody to live better, constructively helping the society, not to create violence or bullying or keeping challenge who is the best fighter. Okay? So use the tools, but be a good person. Okay? So here on with the 3 tools, nobody can say, oh, this wooden dummy is from this style, this guy, this grandmaster before is taken from this stuff. Right now, with the Wing Chun 1850 education, it is my will, my goal, to clean all those things up. This is from our ancestor. This is from Shaolin. This is from 1850s Wing Chun. This is what Hendrik do. This is the today's technology. This is Wing Chun stuff. Okay? We have a clean, clear Wing Chun uniqueness tools for everybody. As soon as you're a Wing Chuner, see, I don't discriminate people. I only part away from those people who pull stunt to make scam from my research or copycat. I part away from that because even in today's academic, there are no room for those kind of scam. Okay? So all those, what I found and developed is here. And all those belong to Wing Chuners. No lineage. In my mind, there's no lineage. Because in 1850, there is no lineage. Okay? So, remember, if you want to experience and develop what is Xing Qi to Dan Tian uses, these tools. 24 hours of working, 1 week, you can get it. And you can use it once for all. Once you develop it, because your body, using this fitness tracker to develop the nurture chi, to know your body, your limitations, which is the teaching of the ancient. Using those tools to develop your multi-directional strength and your synchronizations of the entire body. In today's language, this is helping you to develop the neuromuscular proficiency or connectivity or synergy of your body. It is helping you to develop the multi-directional strength in dynamic and your neuromuscular proficiency in dynamic also. Also develop the momentum, impulse momentum handling in dynamic. Okay? It is very different. It is a different world in dynamic. So this is to share with you. All this thing is open. I don't pattern these tools. Use it in your school if you want. But follow what the ancestor teaching as what I'm saying in the books. Follow what is the sports science research have. Don't play gung-ho stuff. For example, when you get this red boat band, watch out using the lower strength resistant bands before you use the heavy one. Okay, it does make a difference. Do not start with a heavy strength resistant band, because if you prolong the use in heavy resistance, you might cause all kind of problem. You can read about this. It's like when people are using resistance band for their isometrics training. Okay, this is important. Also, make sure you exhale when you use strength. Whenever you push or wherever you use strength, exhale. If you forget exhale, you know what? Verbally say ha, shout out, get workout. That help you to exhale, because you do not want to stop breathing when you exert force. That cause your blood pressure to spike high and all kinds of stuff. We don't want that. Those kinds of knowledge you can read in the isometrics training, which is in the sports science. Okay, so this is to share with you today. Have fun.